Alright, listen up. One Instagram reel, 60 seconds and 28 book consultations and over $10,000 in immediate revenue. And here's the kicker. It wasn't some viral dance or some fancy editing. It was simple, ugly, straight to camera video that did one thing really, really well. If you're a cosmetic dentist and you're not using reels to print money right now, you're leaving a stupid amount of money on the table. And let me show you exactly how this works. So here's what happened. We had a client, which was a cosmetic dentist, doing about 80K a month. It was a good practice, had a solid reputation, but they were stuck. Their ad costs were climbing and their show rates were dropping. And they were working harder than ever just to stay flat. Sound familiar? So we said, screw the ads for a second, let's test something. We filmed one reel in their office with no script and no teleprompter. It was just a dentist looking into the camera talking about one thing. Why most people waste money on veneers that doesn't actually look natural. That's it. We posted it at 9 AM on a Tuesday. By 5 PM, they had 12 DMs asking about consultations. And by the end of the week, they had 23 book consults. And here's the best part. They weren't tire kickers. They were high intent, pre-qualified prospects who already watched the reel 3 to 4 times before they even reached out. The reel got 47,000 views and it cost us $0. And the revenue, over 10K in the first 30 days from this single piece of content. Now let me break down exactly what made this work, because this isn't luck. This is a system. There are 4 elements that make a cosmetic dental reel convert like crazy. Miss any one of these and you're just making content for the algorithm. Nail all 4 and you're making content that prints money. The first 3 seconds here are life or death. If you don't stop the scroll, nothing else matters. Here's what worked in this reel. Most veneers look fake. And here's why. That was it. It was simple, direct, and triggers curiosity and fear at the same time. The viewer thinks, wait, do my veneers look fake? Or do I even know what fake veneers look like? Boom, they keep watching. A pro tip for this is your hook should either call out a problem, promise a result, or trigger curiosity. Ideally, all 3. Some examples would be, if your veneers look like chiclets, watch this. Or why $30,000 veneers failed in 5 years. Or even the one thing dentists won't tell you about smile makeovers. Now that you've got their attention, you've got to agitate the pain. In this reel, the dentist said, most people think all veneers are the same. They're not. And if you don't know what to look for, you're going to end up with a smile that screams fake. Notice what's happening here. We're not selling yet. We're educating, we're building authority, and we're making them aware of a problem that they didn't even know that they had. This is where most dentists are screwing up. They jump straight to the pitch, book a consult, we do veneers. But nobody cares. But if you teach them something first, they start to trust you, and trust is what converts. Now we back up with a claim of evidence. In this reel, the dentist showed a quick before and after and pointed out the difference between natural veneers and the Instagram smile, and explained the technical details in under 20 seconds. Here's the key. Show, don't just tell. If you're talking about natural veneers, show a side-by-side comparison. If you're talking about a smile design, show the process. And if you're talking about results, show the pace and transformation. Social proof sells, case studies sell, and before and after sell. Talking into the camera without proof is just nonsense. Now this is where most people fumble. They make a great reel, build all this trust, and then nothing. No clear next step. Here's what we did. If you want a smile that looks natural and lasts, DM me the word smile and I'll send you over our free guide on how to choose the right cosmetic dentist. Simple, clear, and low friction. We didn't ask them to book a $15,000 treatment. We didn't ask them to fill out a form. We gave them a small, easy yes. And once they DM, we had them in our funnel. From there, it's automated follow-up, qualification, and booking. So now you know the structure, but let's talk about why this works. Most cosmetic dental marketing is interrupt based. You're stopping someone in the middle of their day and asking them to care about something they weren't even thinking about. That's hard and expensive. But reels are interest based. People are already scrolling, they're already in consumption mode, and your job is to give them something valuable enough that they stop, watch, and take action. So here's the formula. Education plus authority plus trust plus a clear CTA equals conversions. And the best part, this compounds. One great reel doesn't just get you 23 consults. It builds a brand. It positions you as the expert, and it makes every future piece of content you post more effective. Think about it. When somebody sees your reel for the first time, they might not be ready to buy, but they save it, they share it, and they follow you. Then 3 weeks later, they see another reel, then another, and now when they are finally ready to book that consult, Who do they think of? That's the power of the system. So here's how you do this in your practice. Step 1, identify your top 5 pain points. What do your ideal patients struggle with? Is it fear of fake veneers? Is it the uncertainty about cost? Is it confusion about the process? Is it anxiety about pain or recovery? Write them down and these will be your real topics. Step 2 is to film 2 reels per day. You don't need a studio and you definitely don't need a videographer. Grab your phone, stand in your office and look into the camera and talk for 60 seconds about one pain point. That's it. Batch these, film them all in 1 hour, and you can post 2 a day for the whole week. Step 3 is to use this 4-part structure. Every reel follows the same formula. The hook, which will stop the scroll, the problem, which will agitate the pain, the proof, to show the solution, and the CTA to give them the next step. Step 4 is to track and optimize. Look at your metrics. Which reels got the most views, which ones got the most saves and shares, and which one drove the most DMs. Double down on what works and cut what doesn't. Step 5 is to automate and follow up. When someone DMs you, don't just reply manually. Use an automated system to send them the free guide. Qualify them with 2 to 3 questions and book them into a consult if they're a fit. This is where most dentists lose the sale. They get the DM, reply 6 hours later, and then the lead goes cold. Speed either kills or saves. Automate this and you'll win. So look, here's the deal. You can keep doing what you're doing, running ads, hoping your website converts, and crossing your fingers that patients show up. Or you can start creating content that actually builds your brand, educates your market, and books consults on autopilot. One $10,000 reel is not a fluke, it's a system. And if you want us to build this system for you, the reels, the automation, the follow-up, the whole system, DM us on Instagram. We'll show you exactly how we'll implement this in your practice. And if you want to do this yourself, great. Take this framework and run with it. Either way, stop leaving money on the table and start making reels that convert. I'll see you in the next one.